What prompted me to start BioT in my practice? We had evolved over the years noticing that hormonal imbalance was a key component in many conditions.
We started to offer the BioT to expand the hormone replacement options for both our men and women, more specifically for the women because their options were limited to usually just topical creams, and we had those available. But now with the BioT, we can give them a much better and effective form of hormone replacement therapy.
I started researching alternatives to synthetic hormones. I had researched creams and patches and then stumbled upon pellets and got in touch with Dr. Donovitz, and was never a question in my mind once I researched pellets that that was the route that I wanted to go.
Seeing so many sick people day in and day out in the hospital really fueled my passion for wellness and preventative medicine. So I decided to get into hormone therapy.
I decided to offer BioT therapy to my patients after I had many patients going elsewhere to get therapies done. And after coming back to my office, they told me how much better they felt. It just made sense for me to go and learn more about it and then offer it in my patient practice.
I've been using BioT in my practice for almost 2 years now. During the last 2 years, I've done approximately 2,000 procedures.
The best thing I can say about BioT is the positive feedback you get from patients.
The interesting thing patients have told me about doing bioidentical hormones, pellets in particular, is that they feel normal again. In 3.5 years is the most common statement that I hear.
Their hot flashes are gone, their night sweats are gone, they have improvement in sleep, energy, moods, libido, and mental clarity.
It's helped them not only change their lives, but also change their relationships with their spouse. The general theme is, why didn't you tell me about this 10 years ago?
My patients have been very pleased with the BioT therapy. I have never had that kind of response with traditional hormone therapy in the past, so that makes me happy, making my patients happy.
Let's just put it this way. A lot of husbands are giving me free courtside tickets to Mavericks games and behind the plate seats at Rangers games because they're so happy with their wives. In fact, they tell me, never stop the pellets. Have I seen referrals from my current patients? Absolutely. Word of mouth is your best advertising, and our patients generally are extremely happy and very satisfied.
By providing BioT therapy to my patients, it's increased my referrals from those patients as well.
Patients are referring their spouses, their friends, their coworkers, their neighbors.
Our patients that are coming in, they're referring all of their friends and their family. It's very organic marketing for us because we don't really have to do a lot of marketing ourselves.
These symptoms can start at any age. So my youngest patient is 19 and our oldest is in their 90s. So there really is no specific age parameter to seeking out this therapy.
How are BioT pellets growing our practice and improving our revenue? Well, happy patients definitely build your practice.
In revenue, it has generated more interest in what we do and gets patients in the door. And when they see the other lines of therapy that we can offer to slow that aging process, it expands our opportunity to get them to do those procedures.
The physician liaisons that BioT provides for us are an integral part of growing our practice. They're there to make sure we have our marketing materials in place, make sure we have seminars set up, make sure our staff knows how to process a patient through from start to finish. Make sure all of the paperwork is in order for new patients that'll be coming in wanting this therapy. There's so many things that the liaisons bring to the practice.
I believe that most offices have an existing practice and they start doing BioT and they grow that practice and they market to their existing patients, but we didn't have that. So we had to find a way to get pellet patients and hope from them we got medical patients, and it's worked great, and we've been very blessed, and we have grown exponentially in the last 2 years.
Patients are thrilled to use bioidentical hormones, so we're getting approximately 10 referrals from each of those patients, so the practice is growing that way, and the revenue is increasing because of that.
How would I rate the quality of services and products provided by BioT? They do what they're supposed to do, and the support service is there when you need it. So overall, we're very satisfied.
They have a wonderful standardized product that we know is bioidentical. We get consistent results when we treat our patients.
There's not a lot of variation. That speaks to good quality control.
The reason that I went with BioT is because of the dose site that they provide for me, making my life a lot easier. You get ongoing support from the liaison, and if you have any problems, Dr. Donovitz is always available to you, and Dan is always available to you for any questions. I have great support with BioT versus any other company.
I don't have any complaints. We've been doing this for a long time, and I've watched it evolve and I've watched it improve over the years. I would say the best thing going right now is the fact that they have ramped up their training to be something that's really impressive and is really worthwhile for the physicians to attend. And their training really goes into all those details and gives you all the tools that you need, marketing tools, clinical tools, MA assistance, all of those things, and that's the part that I really think is helpful.
BioT has been, as a company, extremely responsive. They've done what they said they were going to do. They've delivered. They've made it easy to get into providing this service.
I would say that the quality of service and products from BioT has been excellent.
For any practitioner that is looking at incorporating pellets into their practice, I highly recommend BioT.
I would say do your research, go to the meetings, learn how to do BioT, improve upon what you've learned on your own, and go for it. You really have nothing to lose.
I would recommend BioT.
I'm very comfortable and feel very confident in recommending BioT to anyone that's thinking about entering the bioidentical hormone pellet market.
I think BioT is an excellent product.
The BioT method has really been the foundation and is the foundation and mainstay of my practice.
I think the coolest thing about what I do is that I really get to see people's lives change, and to see those changes in people over time is really rewarding and makes everything that I do completely worth it.